Today we're going to learn how to cast runes, but prior to casting runes, you will need to familiarise yourself with the 12 houses and their meanings. Imagine a clock divided into 12 sections. At 9 o'clock, house 1 relates to yourself, your motivations, your actions and your general health and state of mind. At 8 o'clock, house 2 relates to finances, your general possessions, attitudes to partnerships and businesses. 7 o'clock, house 3 relates to your family, relationships, excluding parents, communications and education, mode of travel, journeys and green issues. 6 o'clock, house 4 relates to those closest to you, your home, domesticity, and in particular those of a maternal nature. At 5 o'clock, house 5 relates to activities of a creative nature, affairs of the heart, influences of parents on your life, children and social affairs. 4 o'clock, house 6 relates to your well-being and how you look after your body, recreational activities, eating habits and work of a routine nature. 3 o'clock, house 7 relates to your commitment to others. 2 o'clock, house 8 relates to sexuality, self-awareness, inherited finance and deceit. 1 o'clock, house 9 relates to ideology, journeys overseas, psychic and spiritual development. 12 o'clock, house 10 relates to desires and ambition, your dealings with superiors and those in authority, career. 11 o'clock, house 11 relates to your social life, your aims socially, your voluntary work, your attitude to social responsibility. 10 o'clock, house 12 relates to privacy, faith, enlightenment, personal attitude to others. Spread your runes selected at random from the cloth bag, or ask your client to spill the runes onto the cloth. Remove 16 runes, then starting at the 9 o'clock point of the circle and proceeding anti-clockwise, discard every third rune until only 3 runes remain. Then you will interpret the 3 runes that remain. The runic wheel is a method of reading and is used in conjunction with the 12 house circular diagram. 12 runes or cards are selected in the usual already explained manner and laid face down in the form of a clock. An extra rune, the 13th, is then placed in the centre of the circle. This can provide a reading for the next 12 hours, days, weeks or months, whichever is required. The rune in the centre represents the overall view of the period selected. Starting at the 9 o'clock position, the runes should be read anti-clockwise. When considering each rune in turn, each should be considered on the innate qualities, how it relates to adjoining runes, how it relates to the rune in the centre, how the interpretation described in the clock, the 12 houses, relates to the individual interpretation. The single rune is useful for dealing with specific problems. Jumble the runes or shuffle the cards and then place them face down on a table. Simply select one rune and read its meaning in answer to a specific question. The 3 rune spread is useful for answering a specific question or asking for clarification on issues on a day-to-day basis. Follow the procedures as for a single rune reading, but this time select 3 runes and read them from left to right as follows. Number 1, the cause of a problem. 2, current relationship to the problem. 3, eventual possible outcome. The 5 rune spread follow the same procedures as in methods 1 and 2, except remove 5 runestones or cards and lay them in the form of a cross. Select one rune at a time from the face down position and read them in numerical order as follows: 2, 1, 4, 5 and 3. 2 is the current position or situation. 1 is the immediate past or possible cause of 2. 4. Assistance available and from where it may come. 5. Acceptance of the situation. 3. Solution and likely outcome. The layout for the 6 rune reading is the same as the 5 rune reading, except an extra stone or card is chosen. This reading adds a fresh influence from the previous 5 rune readings and should be read as follows: 2, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 3. The meanings are the same as in the 5 rune reading, except rune 6 provides divination to arrive at another fresh or new influence.